Alright, well, here we are, doing another vlog. First time in a very long time. Last time I announced a giveaway kind of thingamajig. Didn't get enough responses for the CD cover, so I think I'm going to eventually just end up drawing something. I'll just hope it turns out how I wanted it to. Not that great of an artist for what I want. Figured I'd get a big announcement for everybody. I finally finished writing my book in printed format. Here it actually is for all your viewing pleasure, but none of you get to read it. It's actually called A Triumphant Morning, which is actually really awesome. I'll have the text is right here. And it's part one of my trilogy that I'm going to be writing. So that's pretty cool that it came together as fast as it did. I've been working on it for a long time, since junior high, and that's like 14 years ago. And so it's been a long time coming, and I'm kind of glad that I've finally got my mind onto paper, and I can actually start working on book 2 soon. As for music production, things have slowed down a bit because of other things going on. For example, my book being finished now, and I have Aubrey editing. I've already gone through myself, edited what I could, and I'm going to have a second set of eyes go on it. And then once that's done, I'm going to get it out to another friend who is also going to go along, read some of it. We'll see how that goes. After that, I'm going to get it to a publisher. And I'm probably going to get rejected a few hundred times. And that's going to be fun. So I look forward to that future. It's going to be great. Besides that, there's another really big announcement. Bree and I are expecting a child here. And so this year's a pretty big year. From getting my mind child published to having an actual physical child is going to be kind of different. And so music production might be a little bit slower this year. Derek and I did make a CD in 2009. We made our second CD in 2013. But I'm hoping to get a CD out before 2017. Honestly, I don't want to have to wait another 4 years to record an album. So I'm going to start working on some stuff, do some electronica EP, I think is what I'm going to aim to do. Kind of do an in-between CD. And it's going to be a new idea, and I'm going to want to get a little bit of feedback on it. And the way I'm going to release this EP is going to be a little bit different than what I've done in the past, where Derek and I have recorded a full album and then released it to the masses. What I want to do this time is I want to record a song, get it finalized, and then put it out as a video and get feedback on it so we can see if we want to continue in that route or not. And eventually, when all the songs come out and are online and available to listen to, we'll compile them together and do it into an EP. There's another band that I listen to that does that called Ghost Town. I mean, they're amazing. They're a great group. If you've never listened to them, I'm going to add a link in the description below. Ghost Town, they're just incredible. If you're into the alternative music scene, they are perfect, and you'll love them, I promise. A little bit more of the horrorcore style, similar to Get Scared. And what they did, though, is they released a YouTube video every few weeks of their songs that they were producing. They didn't actually get a big publication house to do their music for them. They just did it song by song. And eventually they were picked up by Fearless Records. So I think that Derek and I are going to start doing the same route. I'm going to start publishing a song. Once it gets done, finalized, I'm going to dump it out there online, get some of your feedback, because literally there's nothing more that I want than your feedback telling me, I like this in the song, I liked that part, but this part could have been different here. And with that feedback, I can figure out in the future how to write better music, so that way you guys can get more enjoyment out of Fake Safety Tips. For a while there, I actually had an idea of a side project called a Paper Heart Parade, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the ideas from that secondary band that I was working on. I actually used a lot of the ideas in the end songs of our current CD, our self-titled. And those ideas were incorporated really well into the style that Derek and I have. And what I'm going to do is take the songs I wrote for a Paper Heart Parade and combine them with Fake Safety Tips. And we're going to move forward to a different style. Derek and I, in the last album, I don't know if it came across well enough for all of you to get what we were really doing. But we were trying to say that we want to burn the old ways down of just being loathing. I mean, our music is very angry. And the progression I want to move towards is something more unique than the common either extremely apathetic or the extremely lovey-dovey. I want to move to what I'm actually feeling in emotion. And so that can help with music production. It'll actually make me more encouraged to write songs for all of you. And so that's this new album that we're working on. It might have songs that are about anger and frustration. There have been some bad moments this year. Close friends going through some serious troubles and trials. to, you know, I've got a child on the way, so that's going to be extremely fun and exciting. So I want to write music that's going to explain my feelings and emotions in the music genre. So I can't really say that we're going to move group and change to a different than our alternative underground indie rock stuff that we do, but there's going to be different sounds. Kind of be expecting everything to change while not changing at all. So kind of the future of Fake Safety Tips, future of what I'm doing. I promise to start working on more vlogs. Got the help of my wife here too, who's going to keep up on me, make sure I can stick to it. I'm going to have her remind me if I forgot to talk to you guys one week. I feel really bad. I did it really well from November to December, and then I fell out and stopped doing it as much. So I want to get back into the rhythm. I want to talk to you guys. I want you guys to talk back to me. The more communication we have, the more this is worth it. I mean, when you and me are together speaking with each other, I mean, that's where it's at. And any response that you want, if you write in the description below, I promise that I write back to you. I do it on my personal Facebook page as well. Anybody that comments or talks to me, I immediately try to go back and give them a personal response. So if you want something personalized to you, I can do that. I'm here for you. I'm willing to talk to you and listen to you because we're all people, and that's what this is all about. Big times coming ahead. Next week, I'll let you guys know what the gender of my child's going to be, because tomorrow we're going to have a little reveal party. And if you're friends with me on Facebook, you'll see it on our page. If you're not, next week I'll include a couple of photos from some things that we've been doing in our personal lives as well. That's how things are moving forward. So if you guys are interested in anything, let me know. You can send me an email. You can send an email to fakesafetytips@gmail.com. I get them and I respond to them. There's not a middleman manager. Everything goes through me or Derek. So if you think that you're going to talk to some random person or a robot, there's not. It's just me and Derek. So if you write something, we'll respond. I promise. So take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week, and I'll let you know what my child's going to be.